If you're over the age of 50, you've probably noticed your skin is changing. Maybe you have less muscle tone, more wrinkles, drier skin, or age spots. Dr. Theo DeSantos with Theo Medical Dermatology is here to explain what happens to our skin as we age. Now, welcome, doctor, and I don't think there's a more timely subject than skin care, wrinkles, all of those things that are addressed on every magazine cover that you see, how to get rid of them, how to prevent them. But really, now I've heard really just your skin is your largest organ and most complex. Is that true?
Yes, that is true. There's a lot of factors that are involved with skin aging. Just to kind of briefly get started, the three big factors that are involved, the first one is an extrinsic or external factor. Those are things that we can't control.
Oh, good. No.
And the big one is UV sunlight exposure, which contributes a lot of oxidative damage to our skin, which leads to the development of signs and symptoms of aging.
And those little crow's feet and those little laugh lines, all of those things that we see cropping up after a certain age.
Yes, and those actually kind of arise due to some of the internal factors that are going on. And basically, just in general, we have a decreased production of a lot of our cells. And the decreased production leads to sagging and decreased strength of our skin. And that kind of sets the picture for sagging and wrinkled skin.
Well, I think, and that's it, you know, you hear so many different theories about, you know, sun damage or your cell now is not, your cells aren't regenerating as quickly. That's correct?
Yes, that is true.
That's one that I haven't heard before. Now, obviously you mentioned sun, UV protection, and that really, I imagine, does make a difference in kind of warding off the beginnings of those wrinkles?
Signs and symptoms of wrinkles, definitely. It's important to really use sun protection. It's recommended to use an SPF of at least 30, but really the key is making sure that you're reapplying sunscreen. You know, whether you're outdoors all day or even if you're in an office setting, it is still recommended and promoted to apply your sunscreen every 2 to 3 hours.
Sure, I think that's one of those things that people forget about. Now, not only wrinkles that are caused, does gravity have anything to do with it?
Yes, that definitely does. I was thinking to kind of go in depth a little bit more into exactly what's happening in the skin. The first step would be maybe to kind of take a look at the picture of the skin, and then I can go through the different parts. But in general, you know, our skin is separated into three distinct layers. We have the outermost layer, which is the epidermis. We have a middle layer, which is the dermis, and then the innermost layer, which is the subcutaneous fat layer. And so basically what happens internally on the intrinsic level as far as aging goes is we have a thinning of the epidermis.
And that is also sort of dry skin.
Dry skin. That's why people will generally first report signs and symptoms of dry, rough skin. Because as the skin thins, you have less hydration, and less hydration and thinner skin leads to that rough appearance of your skin.
Well, you know, we have lots of information to get, and it's such a timely topic. We're going to continue on with some more information about aging skin, age spots, wrinkles, all of that. But Dr. Theo, thank you for giving us a great overview of how our skin changes as we age. We'll get more information in a little while.
Thank you.